Hello and welcome to another reaction. I'm AD Knox and tonight I'm going to be watching episode 3 of Chernobyl. So far watching Chernobyl has been such an intense experience. All of the performances are absolutely incredible. It makes you really feel like you're in it. It's so heart-wrenching thinking about the fact that this is based off of a true story, but I'm so appreciative of this production. The production value, the cinematography, the directing, it's so incredible. I am so afraid of what's going to happen with the characters next. I have a feeling we're going to see even more of the negative effects on people's bodies and everything, especially with all of the people that were experiencing everything from afar, thinking that they were safe, only to realize that they were actually being affected by the chemicals. Luckily, they've been evacuated, which is great, but I feel like there's going to be even more political stuff involved, crazy things happening in other countries as well because of everything just flowing into the other countries, and I just have a bad feeling for the characters, but I'm hoping for the best. Make sure to subscribe for more because I'm going to be doing this entire series, and check out my Patreon because I have updates for you guys on different things in this channel, and my Discord server is available on there so that we can talk about different movies and TV shows and have discussions because I really want to be able to share more with you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this episode. Starting off from the end of the other one. Oh, okay, good. Their flashlights are working again. Oh, thank you. I was so afraid for them. Yes, we're doing it. Are they gonna get out of there?
Is it possible that the water has already killed them?
Yes.
Then what? It doesn't work.
Is that it? Wait, is that the same one the other guys were trying to pump in the first episode, though? It's them! They did it, right? Did they do it? Yay! They did it! Oh, thank you! Amazing! Oh, look at them. Yes! God, that makes me so happy.
Vasily Ignatenko, he's a firefighter from Chernobyl. I have permission.
I'm sorry, no visitors.
Man. Are you serious? You're in a hospital and you have to bribe someone? Jeez.
Can't be here, it's not safe. You can see him for 30 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Someone has a heart.
You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
That might come in later.
Oh, wait, I haven't finished yet. That's good.
They're actually looking pretty good compared to what they looked like before.
Look who the cat dragged in.
Oh, yes. They look so much better. Don't touch him. Girl. Ugh, the lighting and everything. That could mean something. She's being affected or something.
But the temperature is rising.
There's a spike in zirconium-95.
Meaning what?
The meltdown has begun.
Uh-oh. And apparently people aren't far away enough from it.
Get off him! You're hurting him!
Oof. Oh.
I can't be in here.
Oh, God, that must be so painful. Man, I was too hopeful. They looked so healthy earlier.
The fire's nearly out. The bubbler tanks are being drained. We have successfully eliminated the risk of a thermal explosion. The situation inside the core is deteriorating faster than anticipated. The concrete pad will last for 6 to 8 weeks, but after that, the fuel will breach the pad and melt down into the groundwater itself.
Oof, God.
The primary water supply for approximately 50 million people. I'm told that we will need all of the liquid nitrogen in the Soviet Union.
Wow, how much is that?
Yeah, and of course we'll also need...
Whatever you need, you have it.
Yes, thank you. Finally.
Look, Professor Legasso, you are there for one reason only, to make this stop.
I don't want questions. I want to know when this will be over.
The half-life of plutonium-239 is 24,000 years, so perhaps we should just say not within our lifetimes.
Girl. He has a nerve to hang up. It's the truth.
What will happen to our boys? Divers, the firefighters, the men in the control room?
Like a year to live or something?
Skin blisters, turns red, then black. This is followed by a latency period. The immediate effects subside. The patient appears to be recovering, but they aren't. This usually only lasts for a day or two. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose.
Oh, man.
Within 3 days to 3 weeks, you're dead.
Wow, that's what I was seeing. They looked healthy at first, and then it happened. Aww.
I've seen them before.
They were the ones at the bar.
You can presume the work site is bugged. And our rooms, even our bathrooms.
What? Spies?
But if we're seeing them out in the open now, It's because they want us to know.
They're watching. Interesting.
Something I wanted to ask you, comrade.
Why did it explode? I've worked the numbers over and over, and I always get the same answer.
It's impossible.
It's not possible.
We need to find out exactly what happened that night, moment by moment. Go now, while they're still alive. Because if we don't find out how this happened, it will happen again.
Yes, exactly. I wonder if they're going to give us like a play-by-play at some point to see like what actually really happened to cause this.
What's as big as a house? Puts out a shitload of smoke and noise, cuts an apple into 3 pieces. A Soviet machine made to cut apples into 4 pieces!
See, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it in case I sounded stupid or something. At least we got a little bit of something, you know, to lighten the mood a little bit. Because, man, whew, it's intense.
I'm Shadov, Minister of Coal Industries. I need all 100 men to gather their equipment and get on the trucks.
To where?
That's classified.
How do you expect to get people to just say yes to something they don't know they're going to do?
Come on, then. Start shooting. You haven't got enough bullets for all of us.
Please don't.
Kill as many as you can. Whoever's left, they'll beat the living piss out of each of you.
You can't talk to us like that.
Shut the fuck up. We don't leave unless we know why.
There's someone standing up for themselves, but I'm a little afraid.
We're going to Chernobyl.
Oh, a little afraid there. At least he told them what was up. Hopefully they can make a difference. They're all patting him like, you're in it with us, dude. You're in it with us. Oh my gosh. He's all bloodied up. I really thought they were okay for a little bit, but it was just that day of healthiness until it got to them.
I told you no touching. It's not safe.
She's touching him way too much. I mean, of course, that's what you want to do with your spouse there, but you're exposed.
Open the curtains.
Oh, man. I can't imagine what that would be like. Here we go. Interested in seeing what they're going to have them do, though.
I'm not good at this, Boris. They're lying.
What are they lying about now?
Have you ever spent time with miners?
No.
My advice, tell the truth. These men work in the dark. They see everything.
Man, they only had a split second to make a decision, though. It's such an intense situation. All you have is a second.
Do these work?
To an extent.
So what's the job?
We need to install a liquid nitrogen heat exchanger underneath this concrete pad. You can't use any heavy machinery. It has to be done by hand.
Jeez. By hand. My God.
We'll have to work round the clock.
Honestly.
How deep do you want this tunnel? 6 meters?
12. For your protection. You'll be shielded from much of the radiation.
The entrance to the tunnel won't be 12 meters below ground.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
And we're not 12 meters below ground now.
Tell him the truth.
No, we can start in the morning.
No, we start now. I don't want my men here one more second than they need to be. If these worked, you'd be wearing them.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, they're already at risk. They know something's up.
Are they all like that?
What, smart? Jeez. They think for themselves. Let's have more of that. I know these are different times, but man, they had to learn some way, right?
We need fans.
For what purpose?
They're in a tunnel.
We can't breathe without masks. We can't breathe with the masks. We need ventilation.
I'm sorry. For your own good. No fans.
You're gonna get like heat exhaustion or something. Oh.
I want you to tell me everything that happened on the night of the accident. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Man. Is he dying? Oh. Ugh, man.
It isn't safe for you.
He's
here.
my husband.
Not anymore. He's something else now, do you understand? He's dangerous to you.
She's been there for days, it feels like.
I don't want him to die alone.
Stay on the other side of the plastic.
Yeah, she should have been on the other side a long time ago. She was way too close to him. I mean, it's understandable. You don't want him to be alone, but you also have to, like, be safe. At least a safe distance. Don't you dare go closer. Come on, girl. Oh, come on. Why don't people listen? Oh my God. I forgot he said his skin would turn black.
We're gonna have a baby.
What? Why are you doing this to me? Why? Like, honestly. The nurse said, "Are you pregnant?" She says no. She says it's dangerous being close to him. She doesn't listen. Something is gonna happen to their baby, and it's gonna be awful.
I know the job isn't over, but it's the beginning of the end.
I'm sorry to bother you, Deputy Minister, but it's the miners.
Are they getting sick? Oh, they're so hot they have to be naked. Wow, that's horrible. Or are they protesting or something?
Oh, they wouldn't give us fans. It's too hot for clothes. We're still wearing the fucking hats.
Oh my god.
You're not as protected.
You weren't protected before. Come on.
When this is over, will they be looked after?
I don't know.
Ugh, man, can't even protect their people. Ugh, he has nothing to say. He's so flabbergasted. Oh, man.
So the power level jumped from 200 to 400 megawatts. Why didn't you initiate an emergency shutdown?
We did. I reported the increase to Akimov.
Leonid, that's not possible.
Guys, stop saying it's not possible. It's happened. Maybe there was something wrong with the valve or something? Maybe an electronic error?
I pressed it before I shut it down. I pressed SF5. I did everything right.
He's touching her stomach and everything.
Get out. Get out of here.
Stop it!
You let her in that room, inside the plastic, touching him.
It's not true.
What have you done? People are going to hear about this. Wait. Everyone is going to hear. I'm with the official Chernobyl Commission. I've been authorized by Valeri Lagasa. My name is
We know who you are.
Uh-oh. She's outnumbered. Oh, please don't hurt her.
Pomyuk was arrested last night. I'm working on it. Soviet people have faced the challenge and risen to the task, and they and everyone in this room are to be commended. We hope we have lived up to the highest standards of the KGB.
Now I'm afraid a long war must begin. In the immediate area surrounding Chernobyl, every rock, every tree has absorbed a dangerous amount of radionuclides, which will be carried by the wind and the rain if left exposed, so we will have to raise entire forests and bury it under itself, approximately 100 square kilometers.
Jeez, that's a lot of work. Completely ground forests.
What amount of time? How many men do you require?
We expect this liquidation effort to take 3 years and approximately 750,000 men.
750,000 people.
How many deaths?
Perhaps tens of thousands.
I mean, what can you do, right?
Comrade Chakov.
Yes, Professor?
My associate was arrested last night. I was wondering if you could tell me why.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
She was arrested by the KGB. You are the first deputy chairman of the KGB.
Oh, KGB.
Comrade, I know you've heard the stories about us. When I hear them, even I am shocked.
Yes.
The KGB is a circle of accountability.
I don't know.
But you know the old Russian proverb, trust but verify. So you will be accountable for her? Then it's done.
Her name?
I know who she is.
Of course he does. He's the leader of the KGB. He knows everything. Luckily he said something before it was too late.
That went surprisingly well. You came off like a naive idiot.
As would most of us, to be honest. Jeez. That's terrifying.
They were stupid. I was stupid.
She said too much.
Do you think the fuel will actually melt through the concrete pad?
40% chance, maybe.
And you can't really predict anything right now, really. There's no sure thing with this.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to stop.
Ugh, that hits, man. There's really just no other choice.
Akimov says they shut the reactor down.
Apparently not soon enough.
They say Akimov pressed AZ5.
And then
the reactor exploded. They both agreed. They were adamant. I believed them.
Pursue every possibility, no matter what or who is to blame.
I'll go back to the hospital and re-interview Akimov and Toptonov.
Man, they were so rough. I can't imagine them living longer than a couple more hours. Ah, they're recruiting people, it looks like. They're so young. My gosh. Do they even realize that they're giving up their lives? It's so sad. She's like all alone with this. She has no one to go to, it looks like. And now she has to deal with her pregnancy and whatever happens with that too. You have to seal the bodies so that no radiation comes out. Ugh, man. was about to say, I wonder if the sealing of them actually does anything. They have to seal it in cement so it doesn't go into the ground as well, because the radiation just emits. It must be so rough seeing that. It's not a regular burial. It's like they have to seal it in such a more concrete way. They're focusing on her face. I feel like the next episode's gonna be more of her story. Oh man, this show, it's so insanely intense. I thought the guys had a lot more time, maybe a couple more days. They looked so healthy when she finally arrived, but the next day it was just like clockwork. Their skin just started rotting off, basically. It's so sad, especially when he said, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just like, I just want to go home and relax and not have to feel the burden of everything that's happening, of my mortality even, and the mortality of everyone involved. Like I can imagine that's how a lot of people felt. They just wanted to go home and just like live their lives, and they just couldn't because they had to deal with this. Man, I feel like with the pregnancy and everything too, she was touching her husband. I feel like that's going to affect her so badly. She's going to have some sort of negative pregnancy reaction, and I'm afraid for what they're going to reveal, like about the baby or whatever in the future. And I'm also really curious about the story of how it happened. I wonder if they're going to tell us how it happened, like give us a play-by-play. And I also have a feeling like the way that they're setting it up, they're going to show like one human error or like one thing that someone did months before that's going to like trickle on and actually cause like a butterfly effect for things happening later. I feel like that's kind of maybe what they're trying to do or trying to show. And I feel like with a lot of these types of things, with disasters or like whatever that I've seen in movies and TV shows, it's always that one thing that someone does that they don't even realize is a problem until it becomes a problem. So I have a feeling that I don't know. I have a feeling that Ignatenko's story is going to be really tragic, as well as, all the miners and all the guys that are coming in to dig and make sure that, everything's leveled out. But yeah, like there's only 2 episodes left, so I'm interested in seeing how they're going to show the rest of what's happening in only 2 episodes. So yeah, this has been episode 3. It's a whirlwind of emotions and everything, and we'll see what happens next. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.